Welcome to an awesome, not amazing, but an awesome podcast. Packsetgo. Brought to you by Lifestyle Brothers. I'll be your captain speaking. This is Greg the Goon. And my first officer, co-pilot, Mr. Smalls. Mr. Smalls, are you ready to fly tonight?
I am always ready to fly, travel, hop on the train, plane.
All right. We got you.
Listen. Don't interrupt me when I'm talking to the people.
Before you talk to people, let's get some nice safety tips by a beautiful flight attendant. Thank you.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the takeoff. The captain has made tower communications available.
I'm getting better at flying these planes. I keep telling you, I went from cargo to 36F to 64C to business class to first class. Now I'm inside the cockpit. It's a whole different view. We're in the same plane, just a different view. You know what I'm saying? Different view, different pay scale. It just feels different, you know? I like the seatbelts in first. I like seatbelts in this plane and first class too. Nice seatbelts.
Mr. Goon is getting a lot of money, ladies.
I'm getting a lot of knowledge.
No. But Mr. Goon is getting a lot of money.
I'm getting a lot of knowledge. I don't know what you're talking about, but
it's cool.
You know, it's funny. Speaking of ladies and trips, I have a funny topic that somebody told me. They didn't email it to me. I bumped into somebody in the street, which is kind of weird how people are noticing us, or me. You know what I'm saying? I say out the blue now. Like, people are actually tuning in. I'm like, from a thought to a joke to a haha to an idea to reality. That's how it went. The podcast, just like that. It was like, we should do a podcast. I don't know. Everybody got podcasts. Let's, but they don't have our podcast. Like,
that's a fact.
It's like ours is real. This is about this is
a Snapple fact.
This is my real life. I'm not adding nothing to it. No extra Rolly watches, Audemars, 1942. I don't drink. I don't dance. I don't drive. I just fly.
I'm sorry. I don't interrupt you. You do drink.
Drink what?
You drink Fanta.
Yeah, Fanta. Don't you? Fanta. Yeah, I mean, in a what's it called? Not Dominican country, but like a Caribbean country. They know about the Fantas. It's not big in the States.
No, but you do drink Fanta.
I love Fanta.
Okay, I'm making sure now. We're going to keep it all the way 100% authentic with our people. We got to tell the truth.
I want to tell the podcast world
know
that I appreciate you guys. I don't even know you guys, but I appreciate you guys emailing us, texting me, DMing me on Twitter, on Facebook. I'm like, I don't know how to work these sites. Like,
nah, I ain't gonna lie.
Soon I'm gonna need like what's the lady that does it? Like, not a lady, but like somebody that
social media manager.
Yeah, I need a social media manager or handler. Somebody can help me with all these requests. Like, people want me to come here, do this. Like, I love it. I'm free for everybody. I want to follow everybody. Like, I hate the word follow. Don't follow me. I'm not even a leader. I'm a person that likes stuff. So if you like stuff like me, then let's like it together. Like I don't. We're all leaders in our own sense. Like tomato, potato, something different. But anyway, today's topic is kind of funny because it's about traveling too, and it's about cruising. And I know you're the cruise king, but they don't know that. And I tried going on a cruise, and one thing I say about cruise, rule number one for me, right? Rule number one, you have to. I'm saying it 3 times. You have to go with somebody that you really, really, really care about. Because I didn't know those rooms were so tiny. Those states rooms, and I got one with that little small porthole, like I could see the water.
Hold on. You didn't have a balcony with a king size bed in the
I
duplex?
Didn't. For what? My goal is to get off the ship, not be on the ship.
No, I understand that.
No,
you didn't have a balcony.
I didn't have a balcony. I had a states room. I had the room in the middle. Like states room 4206. I think it was to the left.
Could you see the water out your room?
I had a portal, but it's so small it make a difference. It like a toilet bowl.
Oh, you went by yourself?
No, actually, I was by myself mentally, but physically, I was with somebody else.
What, a family member?
No, I was with a female.
Oh, like a platonic.
I can't state her name because I don't have a license to her name.
Oh no, we don't do those things. Whoa. Disclaimer. Listen. Hold on.
Her name was, and I ain't gonna give up. And she know how I about her monkey. Exactly. Anyway,
Okay.
So,
Ain't no
but,
snitching. No.
but I didn't know
Keep
the
it
room was that
sucker-free.
small. It's like, yo, I turned to the left, she's right there.
The rooms aren't small.
I
Okay,
turned to
the rooms are intimate.
Okay. I turned intimately to the right, she's there. I turn intimately to the left, she's right there. I go to the bathroom, the door's open, she's intimately right there. I get the attitude, and she's intimately in my face. It's so hard to shake somebody on a cruise.
Nah, you can't. The only way to shake somebody on a cruise.
If you go to the Lido deck.
No. If you throw them off the Lido deck.
Like remember that episode with Martin and Angela Bassett, and she's about to jump.
Yes. yes.
Oh my God! Like, you know what's funny? Planning a cruise is amazing. It's amazing.
On paper.
Yeah, on paper. Then when you start to like, get your stuff ready, packing like suntan lotion, flip flops, get your outfits ready, the bathing suits, swimsuits, swim trunks, this, that, and then you start doing it, and then people get a little attitude. You feel the vibe change. Then you get to the airport and you didn't bring the snacks she wanted or whatever. Attitude sets in, but they don't say nothing. Then you get in, then you check in, and then you pay for your meal cards, you get your wristbands and everything.
You ain't gonna pay for the unlimited drinks?
You ain't gonna pay unlimited drinks? Like,
no.
I don't drink. Why should I buy you alcohol and I don't drink and you drink alcohol? It makes no sense. It's like me being at a gas station and filling up your car and I'm on a bicycle. To me, it makes no sense. I don't understand it. But anyway, so it's not the conversation. So the protocols are the best thing. It's like when you get off the ship and explore. That's when people's attitudes change and you expect the unexpected. You don't know what to expect actually. So you just go over there and they try to trick you on these cruise ships. They make you pay the top prices for the tours, but they don't tell you that if you get off the tour and go on your own, you can find it for half the price off.
That is a fact.
It's like, yo, I'm paying $95 to swim with the dolphins because I booked it through Royal Caribbean. And then when I get off the ship, I see Flipper for $22. The same exact tour. So I spent more money because I paid for Royal Caribbean to take me in their car when I could have took the rental or took a taxi to go into the same dolphins.
You live and you learn though.
Yeah, you learn. Yeah, you learn. Hopefully this podcast gives you some tips. Hopefully that's our goal, is to give you information about different type of cruise lines. Like I like Royal Caribbean because they make the food of each protocol of each country that day. Like say we're going to Jamaica that night, they have Jamaica food. If we're going to say Cuba, the next night we have Cuban food, and that's pretty good. On what's the other one? Not Royal Caribbean. What's the other one? Carnival.
How could you forget Carnival's one of the big ones?
Because it's also the cheapest ones. It's like $29.99. Or
no, $35.99. Don't disrespect
okay, sorry,
Carnival.
$35.99 if you could make it tomorrow. It's like the price is so cheap. It's like you're basically working on the boat. That's how cheap it is. Carnival Cruise Lines is cheap, and I don't know why, because it's decent. It's a good start. It's an entry level place to learn how to start cruising.
There's levels, brother.
There are levels, yes. What do you think is the top level? Because Royal Caribbean is like I don't say they're like lower tier.
Well, it's like this: Carnival, Royal Caribbean. Those are very popular cruise lines because they have so many. They have a large fleet of ships. So therefore, they have a large fleet of ships, and they're bi-coastal. So you can catch them on the West Coast, the East Coast. You can catch them in the Midwest. You can catch them out of Texas. So they're very popular for that reason. And there's also, they have a good price point. But of course, now if you want to step it up, you got a little bit of money, you can go on Vikings. Viking is another cruise line. You're going to spend a couple of dollars more for Viking. Costa Cruises. And Costa is really an international company, but they do have a couple of ships here in the U.S. There's a few other ones that I've been on, but honestly, to be totally honest with you, for me to have a good time, I use Carnival, Royal Caribbean, and sometimes Norwegian primarily.
Norwegian, wow.
Yeah, primarily. Now, when I've used Costa Cruises before, and it's an Italian-based company, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I had a good time. The ship was dope. It was an immaculate ship. Marble floors, great shows. But people, the only problem was my first, second, and third language is English. The ship, everybody spoke Italian. the entire meal plan, guess what? It was Italian. It was Italian food.
All you eat is fettuccine, linguine.
Yeah, it was a lot of that. And
Panini.
of course, certain countries are very heavy on eating, guess what? Eating the pig. I don't eat pork. So therefore...
You don't eat pinguini.
Nah, I don't eat no pinguini,
You
no
sure?
porcini, no
No
sir.
porcini, no pinguini.
So what they had to do for me on a Costa Cruise line, they had to literally... They made me a special meal when it came time for dinner. Which was cool. Because they knew, when you do dinner, people... Just in case you've never been on a cruise ship, you have like 2 seating times. So you have the early dinner call or the late dinner call.
5 and 7, right? Or 5 and 9.
I can't remember the exact time, but you have like 2 seating times. They ask you which one do you prefer, and that's your set time. So every day for dinner, you go there at the same exact time to the same exact table.
And tell them, table with a bunch of strangers you don't even know.
Oh yeah, it was random people, and the most people at my table was from. They had of Italian descent. And some were literally from Italy. So,
Makes sense.
It was cool. I speak to all people. We have great conversations. I engage people so we could talk about, we could learn something about each other.
Do you know any Italian words?
Lasagna.
Okay, that's one. Give me 5. What's your 5 top Italian words?
Lasagna, tortellini, manicotti.
Ducati?
No, not Ducati.
Okay, manicotti.
No, I'm just gonna give you a couple that I know.
Okay.
I'm drawing a blank. Pizza is not really all the way authentic words. I'm not gonna use pizza.
Portobello.
I don't like portobello mushrooms.
Still Italian.
But
you stuck on 3. Okay.
No, I said I'm kind of drawing dead on the rest.
All right, so you come back for 2 later. Don't worry about it. Continue.
I come back for 2 later, but yeah. So it's cool. So like I said, if you guys haven't taken a cruise before, just know that your dinner time is your set time. You go to the same exact table at the same time of the evening every day of the cruise, which is cool. But they was able to accommodate me and give me something that's not on the menu, honestly, because you get to pick your food that you want to eat, and they have it ready for you every day. So they gave me something different than was on the menu to accommodate me for the fact that I didn't eat pork. But it was a beautiful ship, great staff. It just wasn't 100% to my liking because, it didn't have enough entertainment and things for me to do to occupy my time where I was like, okay, it didn't make the day drag. Great ship though, but it just wasn't to my liking. Now, the reason why I use Carnival, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, because they have a good melting pot of people on the boat, meaning all walks of life, all ethnicities, a varied group of ages, and they make sure it's very inclusive of everybody on the boat. So they're very accommodating. Therefore, they have shows which are, different themes. One night might be a 70s show, an 80s show, a hip hop show, a Latin show. So therefore, they accommodate everybody. And of course, when it comes to the menu selection as well, you'll find something that you want to your liking, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, you want Latin food, you want some sort of cultural dishes, they make sure they accommodate everybody. So therefore, you don't feel isolated, you don't feel out of place, and you're sitting there dragging your day because you don't have something to do. So, those are things for you to know if you decide to travel from the States somewhere.
I know a very good cruise tip. Very good one. But nobody asked me the question yet.
Well, that's good.
So I'll wait.
Thank you.
I'll wait.
So yes, people, back to the cruise game. So
I'll wait.
Well, listen, people. Let me give you a couple of tips, right?
No, they was to ask me the question.
No, but they're talking to me right now.
Hold on a second. Okay, they didn't ask me yet.
Thank you. Please don't get them started. But yeah, so with the cruise things, people, just keep in mind, there's no cash involved on the cruise ship at all. Let me repeat, there's no cash on the cruise ship at all. And when I say there's no cash, before you embark on your journey, they designate to each person in your travel group, I should say, they give you kind of like a debit card, so to speak. It's your actual like identification card. And it basically works like a credit card. So anything that you want to purchase on the boat, you just show them your card. But of course, you show them the card, they're charging the card. So, when they ask you, hey, you want a Jack and Coke? Sure. You're not giving them any money. You're just going to give them basically the room key to your room. It's a card. You show them the card. Don't worry, they charge it. You want to get a picture frame? Don't worry, just give us your card.
If I want 4 Fantas, I use your card.
Correct. They do charge for soda as well, people. I know it sounds crazy. Like, wait a minute, did he say they charge for sodas? Yes, they do. The only thing on the cruise ship that's free to drink is water. And for the most part, they give you some sort of watered down iced tea or watered down lemonade. Those are the only ones included. Now, what they do sell is on certain ships, they have like the unlimited, I think it's called the unlimited bubbly package, where basically you get unlimited soda. That's one. Some now have it where you get unlimited alcoholic beverages as well. That's 2. Then they have another rate plan you can pay for, which is basically unlimited soda, unlimited alcohol, all included, unlimited for an extra fee. But, you know me, I'm going to give you some travel hacks. So, in case you didn't know, if nobody ever told you, most cruise ships allow each person to bring a 12-pack or 24-pack of sodas. Let me repeat. Most cruise ships allow each individual to bring a 12 to 24 pack of sodas. So, of course, contact the cruise ship directly to find out what they allow you to bring. But each individual person in your group is allowed to bring a 12 to 24 pack of sodas. So it could be soda, it could be iced tea, it could be sparkling water, seltzer water, but you're allowed to bring that.
I'm gonna give you another common sense travel hack to top of your hack. Say I bring the soda, right?
Yes.
It's obviously coming from my house, right?
Yes.
So it's gonna be in my carry-on bag or my checked luggage bag, right?
Correct.
Which will increase the weight of my checked luggage bag and have to pay the extra checked luggage bag fee for being overweight, right?
Incorrect.
So limited for one checked bag is 40 pounds, right? So if I bring cans of soda, wouldn't it be near 40 pounds?
Well, I'm going to give you a hack on top of that hack.
Thank you, because I'm just confused.
Well, when you go into your your destination or port of call, so to speak, when you're leaving, that's one of your port of calls. So if you're leaving out of Florida, you will go to a store in the neighborhood, CVS, Dwayne Reed, Rite Aid, whatever the case may be.
So I'm taking a cab from the airport to a CVS or a Walgreens, then take another cab from Walgreens to the ship, then carrying on my suitcase and the can of soda with me on the ship.
Well, you don't actually bring your suitcase on the ship. When you get to the ship itself, all your luggage remains outside.
Okay.
The only thing you bring on the ship are your other additional items, such as your cans of soda. Most boats, ships allow you to bring 2 bottles of wine per person. It's a certain amount of ounces. It allows it to become not liquor, just wine. So you could bring champagne or actual wine itself. Not liquor though. Hard liquor they do not allow you to bring. So you can carry that on the boat as well. But your luggage itself, there is a gentleman outside or a group of gentlemen and ladies who actually secure your bags and bring them into your room for you. They actually x-ray your bags and go through your luggage, to be honest with you, if they see something suspicious, which could be deemed as contraband, i.e. weapons, drug paraphernalia, alcoholic beverages. They will remove them from your bag for safekeeping, with the exception of the weapons and I believe drugs, and everything else they will give back to you when you return back to your port of call. But what you do is, for instance, when I leave out of Florida, which I leave out of primarily when I take a cruise, because it's a little bit cheap on the pricing and it's less time for me to be at sea to get to my actual port of call on the destinational trips itself. So I'll go to Florida, take a plane to Orlando, let's say, and which is Port Canaveral, and I get out, I get to Orlando. Before I actually get to the actual ship port, I'll stop at the store, get my 2 12-packs of soda, get my snacks, get my 2 bottles of champagne, and then head on over to the port. Once there, my suitcase goes outside. I proceed to walk on itself to the security checkpoint. Inside itself, when I check in, what do you have? They see the soda, they see the wine, they give me my ID card, and they say, have a safe trip.
Nice.
Then you take your picture in front of the, it's like a green screen, so it has like a fake captain's wheel. You see on like the old school vessels, the big captain ship wheel, you take a picture there. They picture you to death for the record on these boats. Picture, Picture. Why do they do that? Because that's a major upsell. Now, they'll get some dope pictures of you, but guess what? You'll be paying for each and every one of those pictures.
Like $25, right?
It depends, because they sell you 1,000 different picture packages. And the crazy thing is, like I told you, there's no cash on board. So you sit there and say, I want this picture, I want that picture. Go ahead, take it. Let me see your card. Take that picture too. Let me see your card.
Swipe.
Correct. So it doesn't add up until that last night when you're returning back to your original port of call.
Leaving that line.
Yes, because they make you square away your balance before you get back home.
Oh, you can't get off the ship, right?
More or less. They do have security on those boats. Don't let it fool you. But yeah, so the travel hack, like I told you guys, bring your own soda, because they charge you for every Fanta that you drink, every ginger ale that you drink, every Sprite that your kid wants, they charge you. And it does add up rather quickly.
And if you fancy, you want that bottle of water, that Dasani. Man, I like tap water, but some people, they want that bottle.
Oh no, I want that bottle
with the closed lid.
Yeah, I want that bottle. I don't want that tap water.
My lid ain't gotta be closed.
Heard you.
I'm good.
Heard you.
Save money on something else.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give you guys another travel hack. Now I know Goon doesn't drink. You know, I'm not an alcoholic.
You sound like one today.
No, I'm not an alcoholic person per se.
Spell alcoholic. Can you walk a straight line?
Hold on.
Say it again. Calm down. Because when you get alcohol, you get excited when you think about alcohol.
Nah,
for some reason, you like, yeah.
I do have
your palate.
A taste.
Yeah, I can tell.
Taste some whiskey.
Because your eyes are watering right now.
Let me get my sunglasses. Hold on. This guy's staring at me too much.
This guy's getting excited for the word alcohol.
So yes, so I'm gonna give you guys a travel.
How you flying the plane
hack.
with drinking alcohol? I'm confused.
I'm professional. You're only alcoholic if you go to get counseling.
Let me put my seatbelt on again. Hold on a second. I put my seatbelt on. This guy's
make sure you buckle up. Buckle up for safety.
Drinking and flying.
But yeah, so the travel hack now for you to get alcohol onto the cruise ship. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This travel hack, somebody told me many years ago, and it's worked. I'm gonna say 9 out of 9 times it worked for me. So they do X-ray your bag. They're looking for, particular shapes, i.e. bottles, i.e. the shape of a knife, the shape of a weapon, outline of a gun. So somebody told me many years ago that, you can get a plastic beverage bottle, a plastic bottle holder. It's kind of like, think along the lines of a hot water bottle, but not exactly a hot water bottle. It's a plastic container which holds, liquid. So they told me many years ago, if you pour the bottle into a plastic container and put it into your actual suitcase, when they x-ray your suitcase, it doesn't come up. Now, I took a gamble many years ago when I did it. I was going to the Bahamas. I'm like, man, I'm going to be mad if they take all this. At the time, it was Grey Goose. I said, they're going to take all my Grey Goose. I'm going to be pissed. But you know what? Let me try it.
Grey Goose?
Yeah, it was years ago.
How long you been drinking for?
Oh.
Jesus.
Long time. But.
Surprised the birds didn't come out of that one.
Yeah, they ain't come out of that one. But yeah, it was like maybe 3 bottles worth of Grey Goose. And I poured them all into plastic containers. And I put it all into my actual suitcase. And to my surprise, when I got to my room, because, they bring the suitcase to your room, guys. It's not like you go on the boat and then you grab your suitcase. No, they don't do that. They actually physically bring your bag to the outside of your room and they leave it there in the hallway. So when my bag finally arrived, I got nervous. I said, wow, it's taking longer than everybody else on my floor to get their bag. So I said, oh, man, he probably, confiscated my alcohol. Oh, well, guess I got to, spend a little bit of money on the boat. But the bag arrived. I opened it up and bing, bing, bing. All 3 bags made it on, safe and sound. And I was like, wow, this guy, he really knew what he was talking about. So the next 8 cruises after that, I did the same exact trick. And it worked every time. So to be honest with you, I might have saved myself, depending on how many drinks I had on the boat, a couple $100. Because sometimes I travel with, a good amount of people. So for instance, if it's 10 people traveling and everybody drinks and the boat's charging you, $12 a drink, it gets very expensive. So therefore.
So basically you had the moonshine in your room.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
no problems.
Use room.
None whatsoever. It's a great travel hack. And so far, it never let me down. So another travel hack, people.
Another one?
I got a bunch of them. A bunch of them.
Somebody just emailed me. They don't want to hear no more.
No.
They just surprised you've been drinking and flying. I don't understand.
I'm professional.
And then you bring in moonshine in cross state line. Is that illegal?
In some countries.
You brought alcohol on the ship and it went to different protocols. That's illegal.
Listen.
Isn't that that's the DEA or what's that? The Border and Terrorist Department? What agency?
Hey, Bob, you got cheese over there?
That's crazy.
No, you got some cheese?
You like a felon almost. You smuggling alcohol in a boat to save $12 and it's illegal moonshine. It's not even Grey Goose. It's Grey Goose
what kind of animals eat cheese? Does anybody know what kind of animals eat cheese? It rhymes with the word cat.
Rhino.
No. It rhymes with the word cat.
I'm just saying, what agency handles that department? I'm just curious. What agency handles that? All right, you know what I call?
You guys know that?
You know who knows? I know who knows that. Angela Valdez.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a cheese eater among us. I didn't. Sometimes it be your own people.
Yes, I gotta ask Angela Valdez.
Oh man, I smell it too. There is a cheese eater among us, ladies and gentlemen.
Because you want to bring alcohol.
I won't say any names.
I'm just confused.
But it rhymes with.
And then you did it 9 times, and then you're admitting it on national syndicated radio that you brought moonshine. Moonshine wasn't even around. I wasn't even born when they did moonshine.
God, Romney. I apologize.
Virginia.
People. I apologize, people.
South Carolina.
Bob,
Georgia.
Hit the mute button. Thank you. But yeah, so, the cool thing about cruises as well, though, it's all inclusive for the most part, with the exception of your alcohol and some other onboard activities such as massages, things of that nature. But it is an economical way to travel for you to see a couple of, parts of the world or, it's very brief though. Remember, when you get to the destination, you get off board for a certain set period of time. Now, some countries you go to, you may stay overnight, which is cool. That means you get the day, maybe a day and a half worth of actually seeing the country. But for the most part, a cruise itself is a quick way to see the world. Because, you may go to 2 or 3 different countries, depending on the duration of your trip. But it is economical in a sense because all your food is included. And the only thing you pay for, like I said, are the drinks, alcohol drinks, soda, and other extracurricular activities on the boat, i.e. a massage, getting your hair washed and done, things of that nature. So it's look into it if you haven't ever taken a cruise before, because it is fun with the right group of people. You have an amazing time. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's nothing doper to me. Or one of the top dopest thing I should say is to actually be in the middle of the ocean where there's no lights around and to watch the sun come up. It is an amazing experience. Literally watching that little peak of light sneak through in the dark starlit sky. Bob, somebody's check gonna be late this week. But anyway, people, like I said, look into cruising if you've never been on one. I know a lot of times you get a good discounted price, depending on where you live at as well. Because if you live in a place, like, Texas, California, Florida, New York, anywhere along the coastal lines, you can get a cruise at a fairly decent price without having to travel too far and spending an arm and a leg. But, I'll let you seek it out for yourself. If you have any questions about cruising, feel free to email us. We'll be sure to get back to you. But most importantly, make sure you tell a friend and tell a friend. Tune into the Lifestyle Brothers. Hopefully you learn something new each and every time. Check us out on YouTube at the Lifestyle Brothers. You can email us at thelifestylebrothers@gmail.com. Of course, Instagram is the easy way to get at us, the Lifestyle Brothers. And Facebook as well. If you're not an IG user, the Lifestyle Brothers. Very simple. And of course, Twitter, because Twitter is something I really don't tweet too often. But if you want Twitter, you want to tweet with us, holla at us. Tell a friend to tell a friend, people. The Lifestyle Brothers. Pack, set, go. I thank you. See you next time.
We've been cleared for landing. On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.